Morning and welcome. Here we are to do the weekly general reading, and today I'm using the medicine cards. I've had this set of cards for many years, as you can see. They're well worn. I really like these cards. I'll just see what these medicine cards offer us today. Okay, first card up, the ant. Next card up, the rabbit. And the next card up, the deer. Oh. Our final card for today is the moose. So let's just see what it is they wish to tell us today. Okay, so the ant is all about determination and patience and fortitude. And it's time now, this card's saying it's time now to show trust and patience around whatever you're asking about at the moment, whatever situation you're asking about. Don't forget, you will always get what you need at the time you need it most. If you can't see this from where you're standing at the moment, you just need to look at what strategy is needed to be able to put it into place. How can you use your creative abilities to create what's needed? And works for the collective and the good of all. If you work with the divine energy and work from this perspective, you're sure to get the results you need. So the ant will protect his home, his anthill, and work with all around them, with all around him, with everybody else on that anthill. The ant will work and strive to create what it is that's best for them all. He's also working within his own bounds and enjoying himself along the way. So if you look deeply, you know what's needed in the situation, and what you need will be forthcoming when the time's right. So have faith and trust in all that's going on in your favour, and don't get despondent and give up. Know that what you seek will come at the right time. Now the rabbit's about fear, and it's here coming to you today to tell you to let go of your fear, and don't allow fear to stop you from moving ahead or doing what it is that you need to do. Don't allow fear to stop you receiving what you deserve to receive. Acknowledge your fear and let it go. Remember that nothing Nothing can hurt you unless you bring your pain or failure unless you create that in your mind. Like nothing can hurt you if you don't allow it. Don't fear what you don't know or don't understand. Get to know it and understand it, and then your fear will disappear. So this card's saying that sometimes from the outside we can magnify the difficulties of what lay ahead of us in our minds, and that stops us from moving forward. You're being told now that face that fear, and when you do, you'll find it's not as difficult as you thought it was going to be. You find that those blockages and mountains that you're putting in front of yourself, thinking you've got to climb all over these mountains, with knowledge and trust of your higher self and your inner strength, you can overcome these without having to climb that mountain. You can walk straight through, you can lift the veil and see what it truly is. It's just a little mere obstacle, not a huge mountain. Now the deer is about gentleness and moving through things in a gentle way. Find the gentle soul and spirit within yourself. Be kind to yourself, be really gentle with yourself, and be gentle with others around you. Whatever situation you're facing at the moment, whatever challenge it is that's concerning you, or just even your general path through life at the moment, requires you to connect with your gentle side, with the gentleness of your soul, and to look upon yourself and all of those around you with this kind, gentle energy. So it's not a time to be forceful. It's more a time to gently move through the situation and look at everything in a kind way and just see everybody's perspective through the eyes of love. And that way, instead of battling your way through the situation and being fearful and worried and perturbed about it, you're just going to accept what's happening around you, look at it, and look at how you can gently work your way through it and adjust it so that everybody comes out okay. And that's the secret, that everybody comes out of the situation feeling okay about it. But yeah, give yourself particularly lots of love and be kind and gentle to yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself at the moment, because it's easy to fall into that habit of criticising yourself and putting yourself down and thinking you should have done better or you should have done this that way. Maybe you could have done things differently, but you didn't, and you're here where you are now. So just be kind on yourself and realise that you did the best you could with what you had at the time. And now you're more equipped to deal with things, and you can deal with it in a loving and gentle way. The mooses come into the cards today to tell you that it's time to celebrate your accomplishments, your achievements, to shout out your joy of where you are and how you've got here. Because joy is just like, it spreads. It's like if you're sitting in a room full of people and you yawn a couple of times, you'll notice shortly everybody in that room's yawning. Well, joy's the same. If you're really joyful and you're really happy with yourself and what you've done and with all those around you, that joy will spread. And so it's time to look at all your good points, everything you've achieved, all of your abilities, the lovely, wonderful person that you truly are. And also look at all those around you, seeing all the goodness and who they truly are in them. Seeing the goodness in them and seeing their true souls as you're looking at them, because as you do that, that joy will spread. And tell them how wonderful they are and how good you think they are at whatever it is they do, or how nice they look today, or whatever it is that you notice that's really nice or good about this person. Let them know, because they need support and they need encouragement too. And through doing this, you're spreading the joy throughout the world. And like Ant works with community. You know, by you spreading joy, you're working in oneness and for the whole, for the goodness of all. So, you know, you're shedding your fear, you're being patient and kind to yourself and gentle and working your way gently through, and then just letting it all out with joy and spreading that joy, because the world needs more joy and happiness at the moment. There's a lot of heavy stuff and hard stuff going on in the world at the moment, and we all need to be uplifted with joy and with nice comments, and like coming genuinely from the heart, you know, genuinely appreciating people that are around you and genuinely noticing how nice they look today and telling them, and if they're doing something that you feel is really talented or clever, let them know, because that gives them such an uplift, and it can really make somebody's day, and it can make the difference between you yourself having a terrible day and the person you're telling having a terrible day because they're feeling not good enough or whatever. A simple, truthful, honest piece of praise or a loving comment can lift them right up. So you need to give yourself these loving comments too. Appreciate who you really are. Appreciate how far you've come and what you've done. And just really write down in your journal all the amazing things you've done, things you've achieved. You will be amazed at what you've achieved and who you actually are once you start writing these things down, these unbiased comments about, you know, what you've done, who you are, how you've conducted yourself through different situations. And then, you know, doing the same for other people. And you'll see so much good in the world, and that really does make your day, and it makes it a whole heap easier to get through the day, even if you're feeling down and a bit depressed. If you start seeing the good around you, and that's not always easy when you're really low, but if you can sit down quietly, you know, with a sheet of paper and start writing all the good points about yourself, because there's many of them. And then see the good points about others around you. It's not about comparing yourself to others at all. It's about just acknowledging everybody's beauty and everybody's talent, because we're all talented in different ways. Okay, we'll do the moon card now and see what the moon card has to offer us. Okay, and the one that wants to be read today is here. And it says, every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, body and spirit. Every day I bring radical self-love to my mind, my body and spirit. Lovely. And that's exactly what we need to be doing at the moment. We're going to do a little positive thoughts card today. might end up with 1 or 2, I'm not sure, but I'll just see. Okay. Okay, we've actually got 2. First one. Be yourself. There is no one better qualified. Be yourself. There is no one better qualified. How true and how profound that is at the moment. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you have imagined. There we go. We'll just do the Eternal Light cards and see what they wish to tell us. A very busy time, I think, for everybody at the moment. The energies are still quite intense and we've still got so much to do. We're still tending to spread ourselves a little thin. But as long as we're honouring ourselves and taking the time out when we need, it's fine. Otherwise, we're going to get overwhelmed if we push ourselves too hard and don't allow ourselves that time. Okay. The card that wants to be read today is Be Present. Dwelling on the past or the future keeps us from experiencing the infinite creative power of now. When you make a conscious choice to be fully present with each moment, you open yourself up to the endless possibilities of the universe, and magic works its way into your life. I'll just read that again for you because that's very, very important at the moment. Be present. Dwelling on the past or the future keeps us from experiencing the infinite creative power of now. When you make a conscious choice to be fully present in each moment, you open yourself up to the endless possibilities of the universe, and magic works its way into your life. Okay. So that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give it the thumbs up. Subscribe, share online, help the channel grow, help it get out to others. My apologies for not having the time to get on and do any more. I was hoping to get on and do some meditations and different things, but time just hasn't allowed me to, and I've needed to take time out for myself in between, but that's okay. This is what we need to be doing at the moment, and when the time's right, I'm sure I'll be able to put things on that you'll find helpful. But at the moment, we really need to help ourselves first, do what's best for ourselves, and then do what we can for others. So, whatever you do for the rest of the week, have an amazing time, have fun, have a joyful time, and share your joy with others, because it's really important that we're joyful at the moment with all this heavy energy around. We need to maintain that sense of love and gentleness and joy within us. Okay, so that's it for now. As always, much love and many blessings. I'll see you next week, if not before. Bye for now, Kath.